right, everybody?
Try it.
We're good. Chiro.
All right, and we're going in 3, 2.
Let's go.
What's going on, people? Welcome to the nStock podcast, season 2. We're back, baby.
Yes, sir.
Yay. Right, so start again.
I thought we don't do resets.
No, we don't do restart. We ain't started. That was just a exercise.
All right.
What's going on, people? Welcome to the nStock podcast. We're back with season 2, and luckily we've been invited to be in ASICS head office. So let's introduce everybody. On my right hand side, we've got.
Now the Flash, what's up?
Nada, Kicks Pantry.
Oh, and I go by the name of Mr. Marquis, my grandma's favorite grandson, as we all know.
All right.
All right, so Flash, or is it Kicks? You're gonna go for it, aren't you?
I'm gonna kick
All right,
it
you
off.
explain to us what we're doing here today.
All right, special episode. As you said, we've been invited to ASICS office. Much appreciated. We're gonna talk about
Thank you, guys.
some of their most iconic models throughout the years. Long history of the brand.
A big history.
But before we get to the kicks that we're going to be talking about, maybe we need to explain. I don't think that a lot of people actually know the name and what it means, what it stands for. So, do you want to read Latin or should I say it?
Let me practice my
All right,
Latin.
let's see
Here
that.
we go.
Let's see that.
So, amena sana in corpore sano, which means
Bro,
Close enough.
It's animal, not amino, but cool. Sorry.
anima.
Close
sorry,
enough.
Anima sana.
Anima sana, incorpore sano.
Latin
Yes.
is not my first language. I'm
Sound
trying.
mind, sound body, abbreviation, ASICS in Latin, sound mind, sound body. And I think that's a good segue to get into the first shoe that we're going to be talking about.
Yeah.
The OKs. Want to grab those from over there? All right, so the creator of the brand, I don't want to mess this up, so Onitsuka Kihachiro. Kihachiro, yeah.
That's
I
what-
thi- I
that's
think I
what-
nailed it,
that's
yeah.
what the
Onitsuka
OK stands
Kihachiro.
for.
Hold on,
Yeah.
you didn't correct me, but
No, because he said it right, bro.
Because I said it right, man. All right, so
Bias.
OK shoes are actually the initials of the brand's founder, Onitsuka Kihachiro. After the World War II in Japan, he, after eating, it was the octopus salad, right?
Yeah.
He saw the tentacles from the salad and got a bright idea to actually try to implement the tentacles on the outsole of the shoe. This shoe was a basketball sneaker at the time. He started designing it in 1949, but they dropped in 1952. So way back. But
3 years in the making.
Yeah.
right, 3 years in the making. But you know, a staple for the company. One of the first really well-known models. And then, I mean, compared to the shoes of today, definitely a different look, right?
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah, design has made a huge progress in terms of like what we consider good athletic footwear, right? But still, you know, I think that designs like these are timeless. You know, when you look at the silhouette, and these type of designs made a really good crossover to the streetwear culture. I would say,
100%,
yeah.
yeah. Have a look at that.
Yep.
Yeah, no, definitely this design, like you can see, it's like you said, it's a timeless design. Like
Right.
I've seen sneakers come out in the recently new sneakers that look exactly the same shape. So
Right.
silhouette is
And you could pull that off with like a lot of different outfits, right? You could even take it to like a really like classy dinner and whatever.
I can pull off most things though, to be honest. So
All right, moving on to the next one, right? Moving on to the next one.
Forgive us, guy. All right, yeah.
All right, so we're jumping to, those right there. The Onitsuka,
I mean, the colorway is really known by a lot of people, yeah? Like,
right, the Kill Bill colorway.
That's it.
Yeah, from the movie Kill Bill, Uma Thurman. These are the Mexico 66, right? They were designed for the Olympics. They were actually in 1968, but were used first time they were seen in the pre-trials
In the pre-trial,
1966.
66. That's
right?
why they call them 66, because
Right.
they gave the Olympics were in Mexico, but it was 1968.
For the pre-trials.
No, the pre-trials were in 66. That's
66,
why
yeah,
they
sorry,
called
sorry, yeah,
That's
yeah,
why
yeah,
they called
yeah,
it 66.
Yeah,
And it was an athlete's like favorite at that. And then after that, after the Mexico 68 Olympics, these just took off. A lot of people wanted to run in them. They had a good combination, the lightness of the shoe, and you know what? This like since I would say mid 2022 to now, this is going hard.
Right.
Like people are really going back to these.
Yeah, because you can still wear these today.
Again,
literally. You can go with anything.
It's this like timeless look, as you say. It's a retro shoe that you can wear all the time. And listen, it's just it's right there.
Yeah, yeah, and you know the classic colorway. Whenever I think about this shoe, I think about either this one or the white with
blue,
and
red.
Yeah.
Of course.
That's it,
I think
definitely.
that's the color for me.
And that I would say that means that it's like a staple. You know, when somebody mentions a shoe and you think about it, like immediately, like the
course.
colorway is like it's engraved in you, right?
Absolutely.
All right, jumping on to the next one. Let me try to get these without messing anything up. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
All right. So these actually dropped in 1968.
Yes.
Corsairs, right? Again, this is the colorway that I was talking about. Like this I had this in my mind. Like
Yeah.
This just again another one of designs that kind of just I don't know is stood the test of time, right?
Absolutely.
You can definitely wear these today and pull them off with like a bunch of different outfits and they'll look great. What do you think about those?
I mean, construction-wise, for me, it's like hard. It's like nice. I do like them. The thing is with me, because of my wide foot, I never was all right wearing these.
Right.
But I was always like looking on people's feet. No. I'm looking at, when people wear them, I'm like, yo, these are nice. When I put them on, I'm like, because of my foot.
I've got wide feet as well, but I had a pair of these back in the day, and
Yeah?
these hit different.
Yeah.
Fresh pair of jeans, white tee. Whew. This is a clean shoe. And one thing what you said about the construction, all of
Solid.
these shoes are solid.
Yeah.
Like they're sturdy, but they're light as well, which is absolutely crazy to be able to get the balance of the both.
Sorry to interrupt, but can you bring those back?
The
Just the Mexicos? Yeah, I want
Just
to. This is a
compare.
very interesting detail over here in the back. I'm pretty sure that this is that they use this as kind of reinforcement for the.
For the heel?
I don't think that the X is there just for
Just for show.
as a detail. I think they've actually used it.
All performance shoes back then
Right.
had a purpose for each stitch, for each
Right.
way that go. Yeah, so I can understand that one.
Look at you with the sharp eyes.
Look at that. Look at us.
Get it?
But yeah, no, this is again, all of these silhouettes are just timeless silhouettes that you can just.
Okay.
They just
Easy.
don't go.
All right. Jumping on to 1989.
Yes.
When they dropped originally in '89, these were called the Extreme,
Gel Extreme, isn't it?
Gel Extreme, right? And then they dropped recently again. They rebranded them to X89. Basketball sneaker came in a low cut version, came as a high top as well. Interesting colorway.
Yeah. A lot of colorways actually. That's really good. Some of them really hit right.
I like these. Very classic design. Very.
You're a basketball player, you're biased, of course.
Yeah. I mean, anything that is basketball related always kind of like, it gives me like, the interest is going to be there for sure.
I get it.
But just, bringing them back, because honestly, I wasn't really familiar with this model until
they actually brought it.
Yeah, they brought them back. Yeah, but then I saw them in a bunch of different colorways. There was like I think there was like an orange pair that Ronnie Feig, the Kith, the orange one.
Yeah.
That one was. I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
there was
man.
two. There was that and the other cream with the hits of orange as well.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
these are good.
Yep.
I mean, see, I'm glad we've mentioned as well, like that the OK shoe is a basketball shoe, because a lot of people are like, since when ASICS do basketball shoes?
Yeah.
But ASICS did basketball shoes since 1949, or we can say 1952.
But it's crazy. I find it's crazy how I remember when they started doing like the second round, they started doing low basketball shoes, and everyone was like, "Whoa,
Right.
what are you doing with low basketball shoes? They're meant to be high." But if you're looking at the history,
Yeah,
they've been low from early.
Yeah.
that's true. No, but I mean, and it's also like, I don't want to go too much to it, but like it's a myth that you have to have high top shoes because they don't really protect your ankles. You have to have additional ankle support for shoes to be actually protecting your ankles. So when I started playing in low cuts, like it was a game changer for me. It was just a completely different thing. Like
To get more freedom.
Just
yeah,
to move,
more
yeah,
freedom,
just more
the
freedom,
movement,
yeah.
yeah. But yeah, even in the late 80s, they and put them next to the OKs and just look at the design difference. That's what, like 40 years of design.
That's evolution.
The evolution of a basketball shoe. That's very interesting, right?
Yeah. I mean,
Even they got the circle here when you pivot.
that's always a good
There.
deal.
Yeah.
Essential in
have it
design.
there.
But yeah, I mean, listen, I'm always like really into running, probably more than basketball somehow.
Okay, so
So
let's grab these
yes.
then. Okay, so let's grab both of these actually.
There you go.
Yeah,
All right.
yes.
So probably one of the most iconic models, right?
Yeah.
The
I'd
Gel
say
Lyte IIIs.
Just saying. Got a pair
There we
of
go.
red now.
Of course.
Pair right there. You don't really see them
In mesh anymore.
mesh that much, right?
Yeah.
It's mostly leather, but mesh really looks good on these, man.
Yeah,
With
the combination of the mesh and the leather and the suede.
That's how they came. I mean, if we'll try and show the OG colorway on the screen, like Marquis will do that. Please do that, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be right.
Yeah.
Now. Yeah.
There we
The
go.
OG colorway with that. So that tongue is just made a lot of difference for runners.
Right.
Out of comfort, putting your feet into the shoe quicker. It's just it was good. One of the things I would just they used to say, like, it was really snug. A lot of people at the beginning said this is really snug, but this is the thing. It was made to feel like it's only your pair. Like, you know, when you have a pair and it's just right on your foot,
Yeah.
it was made to make you feel that was just your pair.
No, but I mean, it's also when you play any type of sport,
Mm-hmm.
like for me personally, right? Whenever I play, I need my shoes. I wear 2 pairs of socks to make them even more snug.
Yes.
And I need them to feel really tight. And these were running shoes
Yes.
at the time, right? So yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
But let's just go back to the detail of the split tongue, right? So there's a reason it's not just a fashion thing, right? The reason was that the tongue was going to the side and they were trying to come up with the solution to the problem.
Yeah.
And then came up with the split tongue. And I mean, it's iconic because it's a really unique design. If you think about it, if you think about like the history, different brands, et cetera, there are not a lot of things you can say that are really unique for
like
a
that.
brand, you know, that it came up with.
Like this.
And this design is like, you just didn't see it anywhere else, right?
But what I like about the tongue is it's not just for being an athlete. Day to day, I've noticed it's so much more relaxed when I'm moving, especially like when you're driving on the pedal. Like it's just slipping.
By the
It
way,
feels
he's just saying
amazing.
about his driving because he just got his driving license.
Oh yeah,
just
I'm
saying,
legal, I'm legal, baby.
just saying that. I was
But
like,
no, but I really do. It really does make a difference because this is why I like the versatility of the shoes. Yes, it may be a running shoe initially, but they're able to be worn and used for many other things. That's what. Yeah, I really love these. I'm a big fan of the Gel Lyte IIIs.
And now that I see the mesh, like I'm just thinking about it. Like they just a bunch of different materials will look really good on these, right? And you have so many layers on it that you can play around. They should look really good, man.
But the meshes look good. The mesh looks good.
The mesh looks good. Yeah,
Feels good.
more.
Yeah.
They don't have the cage in the back. You know that they normally have the cage over here over the gel.
It was a cage that was a reflective, some of it like a reflective panels as well.
Right. But yeah, these are definitely good.
Yeah,
okay.
I need to get a pair of these.
All right.
Hook us up, guys. All right, and then from Gel Lyte IIIs, we're gonna jump to Gel Lyte Vs that we got right here. Okay, so these dropped relatively recently. Made completely out of recycled materials.
Yeah.
Or like the leftover materials.
Yeah.
So that's why the left shoe and the right shoe are different.
I like it. Probably one of my favorite colorways on Gel Lyte V.
I think that they feel lighter than the regular ones. I'm not 100% sure, but what's also interesting about these, also running shoes at the time.
Of course.
Yeah. Again, they put they don't have a separate tongue. It's a sock liner right there.
Yeah.
You can have these.
I was just feeling that there. This is whoa.
What are you doing?
And it's a paddy sock liner all the way through.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
I think I'm pretty sure that it had like the same thing as with the Gel Lyte IIIs. They were trying to avoid issues of like tongue going to the side, but I think it's kind of like like you said, it also provides like a level of padding, additional level of padding.
Like honestly, you're talking. This is like what 1993, yeah.
Yeah.
So imagine 1993, someone doing a sock type of lining on a shoe.
Yeah.
This is really thinking about the runners and everything else. It's all about the tech.
Yeah, everything you see on these
Yeah.
shoes are literally well thought of. Like, from
Yeah,
these-
yeah, yeah.
it's done really, really well.
But from
And
what we know about the brand, sorry to jump in, but from what we know about the brand, like they mostly start with running stuff,
course.
right? And then everything, all the technology, most of the stuff that they develop is for the running shoes,
Yeah.
and then a lot of it, because of the quality of the design and everything, it kind of like transcends to other stuff.
Of course.
But
You know what I love about these? This
Tell
is patch, you know, like the patchwork kind of design,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
done well.
Done
the
well,
execution is done so well. And also, if you moved it like this, the sturdiness and the flexibility at the same time, it's bananas.
Okay.
Look at that.
yeah, it's really interesting how the so the last two models that we talked about, the Gel Lyte IIIs and the Gel Lyte Vs, they were at the time they were considered performance shoes, right?
Of course.
And now they made a crossover. Well, not now, but like they've made a crossover to streetwear culture, and it's interesting how the design changes over time, and what we consider a performance shoe at a certain point in time
Yeah.
makes that crossover.
Comes a retro.
Yeah, and I mean, I think that's maybe a good way to finish this, to wrap this up, because
And move.
and move right to the podcast room,
Yeah.
where we're going to be talking about
a lot to share.
Future.
A lot to share.
the future, yeah, the current trends of these tech running sneakers making a comeback.
Yes.
They're all over the place nowadays, right?
Yeah, a lot to talk about. Can't
A
wait.
lot to talk about. Yeah.
I need a pair of these.
You said about every.
I was just looking at them like,
It's like, I want to get these. I want to get these.
yeah, these are
I
gonna break
mean,
the
listen.
bank.
Stuff.
It's all right.
All right.
Move it.
Guys, we're going to make our move.
Let's go.
Gonna make a move.
Let's
All
go.
right, let's get this on.
Let's get it.
Let's go.
All right.